As the owner of a creative brain, I believe it's the most exciting model in the entire store. I personally wouldn't want any other type of brain. I'm happy with my creative brain, thank you very much. But unfortunately, the way that it was delivered to us, the way that Mother Nature gave it to us, it came with a very, very big flaw that most people never fix. And that is this. On one hand, the creative brain is incredibly courageous, incredibly brave, and incredibly bold. And the creative brain needs to be courageous, brave, and bold if it's ever going to stand a chance of putting brave, bold, courageous work out into the world. But on the other hand, and here's the problem, the creative brain is also incredibly fragile, incredibly vulnerable, incredibly scared and fearful. And in some ways, I believe that it gets indoctrinated to be that way. You see, when we start out, and when I started out as a young boy back in the day, I was a very brave, bold, courageous, creative individual. And then as I went through my life and I got into an industry, I started to be changed, and I started to believe that if I was to be creative, I needed an army of producers, an army of executors, an army of makers around me in order to bring my creativity to life. I'd lost the ability to just be creative and find a way to get that shit out into the world myself, or with a very small number of individuals around me. And I think that happens to a lot of people out there who have a creative brain, who own a creative brain, are sitting on a absolute fucking gold mine and never get off the top of it. They never get off that gold mine and look inside of it and pull what's outside of it and put it out into the world. So if you're sitting there with a creative brain and you have something alive in you, something that's burning a fire inside your heart and soul, you need to know that you do not need an army of producers, an army of executors, an army of makers in order to make it happen. You can make it happen yourself. All you need to do is dig inside and remember what it was and what that brain was like. Dig into that courage that it inherently has inside of it and push forwards. Put that shit out into the world. Do not sit there playing with the box that your brain was delivered in. Throw the box away and start using the amazing magic that sits inside your skull. You were given it for a reason. Let the world see what that reason is, please.